Just waiting on 2 more people to ready up. Alright. We'll be starting it here as we make it our way into the second map here for today, as we'll be seeing Coastline be played out here. So again, another very good map here, as we'll be seeing looks as though the first band's coming out here from either team, as change these up real quick. As I imagine imagine a Blackbeard band possibly, or a Ying or something like that. Montaigne. So that Montaigne looks as though Gossip Girls don't want to have to deal with that Montaigne like they did in the last map. So we'll be seeing that be banned out right away. So second band's coming out here from the from Bufo team. As we will be seeing, it looks like a Blackbeard band. So, as I anticipated, the Blackbeard will be taken off of the board right away. So, no playing that. With the window play here from inside of Coastline, it's a good operator to take off of the board. Looks as though we're going to be seeing our first defensive operator from Bufo team. As looks as though the Mira band. So I mean, again, a typical band is she's a very powerful operator for just about any site on this map. So we'll be opting not to play against her. So a solid band from Bufo team, as we will be looking at our last band here. Looks as though, I mean, I imagine a Maestro, possibly an Echo maybe, but they are on defense, so maybe not that. A Clash, so they don't want to deal with the same Clash like they did on Bank. So looks as though Montaigne, Blackbeard, Mira, and Clash will be our bands for today. So again, Coastline here. Gossip Girls will be starting on defense, and we will be looking at, again, another fuse from Mark. So it's interesting that he does choose to go the fuse so often, but I mean, anticipating a basement defense here from the from Gossip Girls. So Roseka is Arze, by the way. Arze. Okay, bet. Thank you.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Oh yeah, like I said before, I need help with these names. So, yeah, thank you very much. So, Revolt Robbie gonna have the longest arms ever. I'm not sure how he got all the way up there to get that Maestro cam there, but I mean, the legend himself here, Revolt Robbie. Easily able to with his amazing grip strength.
Wall reinforced.
5 seconds. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
So again, looks as though we're going to be seeing a fairly site-centered defense. It doesn't look as though there's many roamers, just the Jaeger and the Vigil, yet again, of Lunar on the deep roam game. So King Straw already making his way inside of Blue Bar with, it looks as though possibly a missed drone there from whoever that was. So a huge misplay early on, as Cryptic Runner will get a very easy kill onto the IQ. So that's going to allow those Echo drones to stay up a lot longer than they normally would with an IQ on the board. But again, more drone work here, so a little bit late for Skra, but either way, still looking at a two minutes left in the round with it's still a 4v5, so it's still very possible here for the attack, but it's going to be a lot less likely with missing a player, obviously. Looks as though they have spotted out the Maestro sitting inside of the Sunrise bar, as it looks as Robbie looking to get very aggressive here onto these angles. As the door will get open, and it looks as if he does want to peek this angle very aggressively. We'll find an excellent headshot there onto Enoch, so taking down the only hard breacher on the board, as Mustacho is here for the rotate, but Revolt Robbie with an excellent flip there onto Mustacho takes down the Thatcher playing inside of the bar, of the blue bar, as they look to actually be pushing onto the fuse on the top floor now. As it looks as though analysts will be pushing through first, and Robbie here possibly going to go for a refrag, but no, Nox will find that kill, but it looks as though Robbie is ready to go for a second peek, but no, he actually backs up just a little bit here, waiting for the fuse to possibly yank, but an excellent headshot there from Robbie. He's got 3 kills on the round. He's looking for the 4K, and it's just the Ying of Venus sitting inside of the penthouse, waiting for any of the attackers to peek her, as there's not much here left for the Ying to do. With an Echo Drone on him up above, it looks as though the Vigil is going to get very aggressive here, but doesn't make an impact hole and gets completely binded by the Ying, but still the Echo Drone doing a lot of destruction to Venus as he gets shot through the wall by Robbie, and he's very stuck, and there's nothing that he can do, and Lunar will shut him down and end the round. So the first round going on the board for Gossip Girls. So yet again, looks as though we're going to actually be seeing Penthouse here. So not a normal second site. Normally you see like Hookah and Blue Bar possibly, but Penthouse here will be the second site. So that fuse going to be not as useful as they might hope, but could see a 6-pick here, as we will see the 6-pick from the Castle to a Maestro. So going to be seeing the Ash going to be taking off onto an IQ, so looking for those Echo Drones, and won't actually see the Maestro, but a smoke here from Robbie is he just does switch off of that last minute, and will be looking at
attackers need to locate and defuse the bomb.
looking at the smoke here. I mean, the smoke, I like the smoke a little bit better for Penthouse, especially since you don't have a Mira, so no Nitrosol from her, but you will have the Nitrosol from Curry, as or Charles, what else got called Charles, since that's his name. So gonna be good for plant denial, and along with these Echo Drones, possibly spot out where the plant will be coming from. So you could position the bandit down below early on here, and or late in the round, and go for a late flank downstairs and take out the planter as he's going for the plant. But I mean, again, it looks as though gonna be possibly seeing Lunar go on to that roam game yet again, so we will see a large spawn here onto the front lobby here, as Nox looks to possibly go up and look. I mean, I'm interested to see where Nox chooses to use the fuse charges on the Penthouse defense, but
bomb located by attackers.
it looks still gonna be fusing out the bathroom, so gonna try to take down. Actually, really gonna take down a lot of utilities. He actually did a little bit of damage there to Robbie on the smoke, so will be put down to just below 50 HP, and going to possibly be going for a peek here onto the fuse, just on the other side of the hatch, but is going to be rappelling down, and could possibly go for the kill here on the smoke, but the smoke will get actually felt out by the grenade from Venus. So the fuse charge doing big work here, able to take down a lot of those ADSs, as Enox will eat up 2 Legion Mines, as looks as though Venus will be falling down here and actually taking a little bit of team damage possibly from the fuse charges. Jaeger here will get the kill onto the Thermite actually, so no hard destruction coming out here from the attack, but looks as though a quick refrag here from Venus inside of bathroom, able to find a very tight angle there between the couches, as we'll be tossing up a grenade, but it will be eaten up by an ADS. So the last 3 defenders are stuck inside of theater with no Thermite here. It's going to make this attack a lot more difficult and a lot more condensed. But, I mean, again, with all of your attackers stuck inside of theater, I mean, that's going to make it very hard for you to, like, do anything. whatsoever. As the first smoke canister will come out here, as it looks as though the Thatcher does start to go for the corner and go for the plant, and no nitro left remaining, so Lunar's gonna have to get very aggressive here, as he does start to hear the plant going down and can pop up at any moment to try to deny it, and he will. He steps up, but Venus gets immediate refrag onto Cryptic Runner, trying to stop the plant as well. But 50 seconds left. Will be an excellent shot there from Rezeka as he takes down Venus. And so now it's a 2v2 with the Jaeger down, actually, so it's a 1v2 here for the Echo. Still has his yokai drones in position to deny this this plant, but with an IQ on the board, it's going to make it a lot harder in the drone work here from the IQ, as she will try to run in. Doesn't actually have the diffuser, but Nox will. He will finish off Lunar, so no more information coming from him, but the Echo drone's still in play here, as he will hop on it immediately, as the IQ will be able to spot that out very instantly, so the Echo will have to go for an immediate push here, but no, he won't find anything, as Skra will take him down. So an excellent attack there from Bufu team. So 1-1 now, as we'll actually be seeing a blue bar hold here now for Gossip Girls, as they're looking to take the lead back from Bufu, as this is going to be seeing a 6-pick off of the blitz again to the IQ. So it's going to be the same pistol, so it might still sound like a blitz, but it ain't a blitz. And a dock to a Legion. So that's excellent work there by Skra to bait out that 6-pick from the dock. So Lunar possibly wanting to run that dock personally, but will have to switch over to the Legion instead to try to deny the push from the blitz. But I mean, there won't be a blitz, there will be an IQ, and the IQ very easily able to spot out all of these Legion traps from Lunar. So, again, looks as though we're going to be seeing a kitchen hold here, as it looks as though Robbie has decided to put some of his reinforcements along with his castle barricades towards the east side of the map. So, I would imagine we might see the last one go onto this double window inside of the courtyard, and yes, it does. So, an interesting castle strat here from Gossip Girls, as they're going to just try to deny as much area from the east side of the map as they can, but I mean, it does look as though actually going to be seeing Skra put on very low HP. I'm not really too sure. Looks as though that was a spawn kill from the hookah window, so we'll be taking down a little bit of the HP from Skra, as he does actually spot the castle out here. So will be calling this out to his team, and that the hold will be on this side, and possibly call for a retake here, as they're going to possibly try to push it from some other direction. Looks as though Enoch's going to be joining his team onto the top floor, as they do still have the fuse along with the sledge, so plenty of soft destruction here, and grenades from the attack to rain down onto the defenses. Finally going to be opening up that kitchen window, but it looks as though the castle has rotated his way out of kitchen, so not going to be an angle that will be very useful so far for the IQ, but will be able to catch anybody that pops back in. But actually has made her way into kitchen, so she's right in the middle of this defense and will find the castle, but no, a perfect play from Cryptic Runner will take down Skra. So excellent teamwork there from the castle and the Jaeger, as they're going to be putting man advantage in favor of them early on. It looks as though the fuse will be starting to rain down those charges onto the objective, but won't be able to find anything just yet, as one last fuse charge does want to go down, but I mean, again, there's nobody there to cover. I mean, you really got to be saving these. These fuse charges haven't been as useful as I think they thought they would be, because I mean, they haven't found any damage really yet, and no kills either. Looks as though a run out there from the castle of Robbie. An excellent shot there onto the sledge sitting outside the kitchen window. So unpredictable plays. It's a 3v5 now, with just about to reach the minute mark left in the round, and it looks as though Skra has left the game, possibly a connection issue. I'm not too sure, but he wasn't alive anyway, so it won't matter too much as of right now. But still, Robbie roaming over deep inside of service. Still have both of the yokai drones and a nitro cell here from Curry, as Lunar looks to possibly try to rotate up these main cool vibe steps and possibly take a kill onto the Thatcher, positioned up, or not the Thatcher, but the Thermite positioned above, along with Nox, but he is weary of this flank possibly, as looks as though an excellent wallbang there from Lunar will take down the Legion. Does spot out those last-minute Legion traps as the Nitro Soul does try to go through the floor, but won't actually net any kills as Curries looks to get this kill onto the Thermite. He will get this down, leaving just the Fuse and the Thatcher in a 2 versus 4 situation here. Positioning himself just inside of the main pool entrance here, but the rush here from the Mute will net the kill and drop the diffuser, so leaving just the Fuse with the LMG. Has plenty of ammo to clutch us out, but he won't have any chance as Curries comes around the corner and rips the head right off of Nox. So it looks as though we might be seeing a rehost here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Okay, perfect. Come on in.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have located a bomb. Bomb located by attackers.
Evil eye deployed.
Ten seconds remaining.
Activating camera.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
Evil eye deployed. Heartbeat sensor activated. Deploying sensor. Loading new magazine.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Reinforcements in place. Window blocked.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
Loading back. Razor wire deployed.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Bomb located by attackers. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. Attackers have located a bomb.
All rainbow! Door barricade deployed!
10 seconds remaining.
Loading mag!
5 seconds remaining. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Reloading! Cover me! I'm out! Cover me, reloading! Reloading!
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Closing mag.
Reloading! Cover me!
Get a frag!
I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen, but I am back. And so, as I get back, we will see the round get ended off very quickly there. So, again, I apologize for being AFK for a little bit there, but I literally just had a cleaning team walk into my apartment and clean everything. So, they were supposed to come a little bit earlier, and this wasn't supposed to happen, but they had a little bit of trouble getting here, so I apologize for that. But again, we're here on Coastline. 4-2 looks like after the first half for Gossip Girls. So an excellent first half there, able to win most of their defenses, as Coastline is a very heavily favored defensive map, so that is expected on a map like Coastline. So if this is the time for a comeback for Bufo team, it's going to be this is going to be the perfect time for a comeback on their defenses. And looks like we're going to be seeing Kitchen be defended first. So yet again, the first site for both of these teams, as Mira won't be in play, so not going to be any need for leaving some of these walls unreinforced. But again, going to be possibly seeing some holes be made by Mustache, I would assume, inside some of these walls. But looks as though going to be possibly seeing a run out here from Skra, as he has already opened up the main door into service. But
10 seconds to insertion.
actually might not go for that run out just yet. Looks like both of the Echo drones actually have been placed on the floor, so an interesting spot for both of them. But again, going to be seeing Venus here, possibly actually going for a spawn peek here on to the ruins, but it doesn't seem as though anybody has spawned over on this side of the map. It looks as though a possible pool-sided push as long as the main lobby. But it looks as though Lunar is going to be the one to take on this fight, as he actually does miss a few shots there onto the pulse and will get downed. But it doesn't look as though Venus is aware that he has downed the Buck. So the Buck will be able to get picked back up by his teammate of Cryptic Runner, who is just aware of the possible push out here from the pulse. But looks as though there won't be anything just yet, as going to be trying to drone in as well.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So they're starting to push in through the Sunrise Bar as the drones start to get flown out here. As Mustachio here going to be making his way inside of the blue bar, so could be possibly trying to head off his attack head on, as it looks as though the Buck already trying to make a few areas of lines of sight here onto the kitchen, as it looks as though Chars has made his way above, so could possibly make a few holes here down below. But the Echo drones will be positioned in such a way that it will be able to deny that push just a little bit longer, as it looks as though a possible flank here onto the Twitch, as a few shots gonna fly through the wall, but Char is gonna find Lunar actually will find the first kill onto Mustachio along with Rezeka, as we will find the first kill onto Enoch. So man advantage here early on in favor of oh my god, another kill for Rezeka. 2 more kills for Rezeka, as Venus finally finds a kill for his team. So it's just going to be him against 4 here, as it looks as though they do know his position. So the Buck will actually be felt off, but an excellent wallbang, it seems, from Curry as he takes down Venus. So again, what an interesting round here, as we'll be seeing the first attacking round actually going in favor of Gossip Girl. So Bufu team finding themselves down 3 rounds, 5-2 here, and it's slowly slipping away for Bufo team, as again going to be looking at a theater and penthouse hold. So going to be switching up the site just a little bit here, so possibly going to throw off the attack of Gossip Girls, as they might be anticipating yet again another defense of the kitchen, but still going to be bringing that Buck, so plenty of destruction to be had through the floor and up above, but we will be able to see if that will be worked for them, as we'll be theater, so you're going to have to go inside a bathroom. as well as main lobby to find those angles. But if anybody's able to do it, I would Cryptic Runner will. Looks as though we're going to be seeing a Valkyrie along with a Pulse and an Echo. So a lot of intel operators going to be brought out by the attack or by the defense here. So
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Looks as though
Attackers are
Venus
heading
possibly
onto
going
the
for a
bomb.
spawn peek here onto the main lobby. Might actually find Revolt Robbie off guard, but looks as though Revolt Robbie is aware of this position, but will actually miss the pre-fire just a little bit and will eat a few bullets of damage from the Pulse. The UMP not doing too much damage, so will be making it out with still a lot of HP on the thermal, able to survive the round. As it looks so Nox trying to get aggressive and actually hits the headshot onto Chars. I'm not sure really how that happened, but it looks so Cryptic Runner will aggressively drop inside of the bathroom and refrag Nox immediately. So an excellent play there from the Buck to get very aggressive onto the bathroom and trying to find that Echo drone, as they are aware that he is stuck inside of bathroom, but not much that they can do, him sitting and positioning himself inside of the shower. So they will possibly be able to get him out, but it looks as though possible reset here onto Lunar, as he might have gotten downed from somewhere or he's just eaten a lot of damage. But again, Cryptic Runner shooting that Valkyrie camera inside of the Valkyrie's body, as she was trying to throw it outside when she did get destroyed. So Enox here on the long flank with the Legion will possibly be able to catch off the attack, but we'll need to wait a little bit longer. But it looks like he's going to get very aggressive here and already open up the wall. Is Skra going to hit that excellent shot on the Jaeger? So that's going to be the Thermite down as well inside of the VIP room. So just 3 attackers left here now for Gossip Girls, as we still do have Cryptic Runner still seems to be stuck inside of the bathroom. So we'll be actually getting very aggressive as Rozeko gets another kill for his team. So Rozeko actually with 2, as it's now a 3v2 in favor of the attack, and Site Control in favor of the attackers of Gossip Girls. But the diffuser has been dropped by Enox inside of VIP, so they're going to need to retake that. But no, Rozeko gets another kill onto Venus, so it's now a 2v1 here. Diffuser still in control of Enox, so he could possibly clutch out this round, but the double push here coming out from Buck and the Thatcher as grenades start to fly through. They're not exactly sure of the Legion's position, but will get aggressive, and Cryptic Runner will find that kill. So match point now for Gossip Girls as they look to win yet another Go4 in Europe. So it looks as though we're going to be seeing a kitchen and service. So back to their first objective here, as they look to try to bring back this match. It is on match point, so Gossip Girls only have to win 1 of the next 4 rounds if they want to win this game, or if Bufu team wants to bring it to overtime, they're going to have to win 4 rounds in a row. So it's going to be a tough challenge, especially with all the momentum that Gossip Girls has at the moment. A cap scan though coming out from Nox, so really enjoying his Russian operators is gonna make them have to worry about a lot more Capcan traps. And if Gossip Girls doesn't do their proper due diligence in droning, this could be a lot of damage taken off the board from them if they hit a lot of these Capcan traps. And he's gonna have to choose exactly where he wants to position them in the best spot. So looks as though I'm gonna be placing them just about everywhere, every which way on the map. But again, it looks as though possibly seeing a spawn kill here from Venus, as he looks to possibly run out of the pool entrance. So not going to be seeing anybody just yet, but we'll go for the aggressive peek, but not land too many of the shots, as it seems as though it's going to be a double spawn peek here from, I'm not exactly too sure. It looks as though my apologies, was trying to spawn kill as well. So the double spawn peek coming out here from the defense, as That's just going to keep the attack on their toes here. They're trying to get very aggressive on to the attack, as it looks as though they're going to be positioning themselves for a heavy service take, as they're going to be putting the Zofia upstairs and possibly trying to make a few holes or hold rotation. But again, Char's on the drones, and looks as though a run out there from the Pulse. We're going to find the kill onto Rizeka, so an excellent run out there from him, and that will be the Thatcher down for the round. So a lot of utility going to be able to remain on the board, as a few grenades going to fly through. Revolt Robbie trying to go in for the plant, but the double peek from behind the bomb will down the... Oh, and another kill, so it's a flurry for Bufu, leaving just Lunar, the only person still alive, as the Buck has been downed, and there could be a possible run out here from the Jaeger, and yes, there will. He will find the one kill onto Lunar, it seems, as Enox did down Cryptic Runner, so Skra not going to be stealing that kill from his teammate. Will just find the Zofia. So excellent round from the defense. So it looks as though a possible momentum change coming out here, as that was a flawless round for Bufu team. So, looks as though going to be seeing the Penthouse yet again in a six pick off of the Fuse. So, an excellent choice there, as it does seem as though they are going to read into the fact that they're going to go upstairs. So, not really a very viable site for the for a Fuse. I mean, there's only really the windows that you can fuse unless you get actually into the site. I'm going to fuse below. Still, a very tough spot for the defense. As, it didn't really seem like they had a grasp on the site, but I mean they were able to retake kitchen and win it. So possibly going to be seeing a similar round here if they're able to get the aggressive plays off and catch Gossip Girls off guard. Looks as though, again, going to be bringing the double intel of Valkyrie and the Pulse. So 2 Nitro Cells on the board for the defense, and some late possible Nitro Cells coming out from them. Nox going to choose to throw this Valkyrie camera out early on in this round, as last round he tried to do this, but it didn't actually work. And looks as though going to be just jumping out the window there and tossing the Valkyrie camera up. So, I mean, an interesting rotation, to say the least, is Skra going to be trying to find this spawn peak yet again, but it looks as though the Thatcher, or the Sledge actually, will be taking the long way around, and going to spot that this door has been opened, and just going to sit here for a little bit and just wait to see if anybody will peek him. But again, Cryptic Runner getting aggressive onto this hatch, is shotgun in hand, and looks as though going to be seeing again another VIP take, as they do have a Maverick this time. So he could possibly position himself over towards the theater wall, but it does seem as though he wants to sit on top of the garage roof for right now. Again, it looks as though the Jaeger with the rotation hole inside of VIP is going to be just waiting for the Thermite or any of the attackers to cross his line of sight. But an excellent grenade there from Cryptic Runner will take down the Valkyrie. That will be through the drone hole. So excellent drone work there from him or his teammates. So to be able to spot that Valkyrie out and go for the kill. They still do have the Pulse position down below. And it looks to Revolt Robbie will be spotting out that Pulse. And that's going to cause the Pulse of Skra to rotate back up the main stairs and reposition himself, as he could possibly go for a later flank, but Lunar with an excellent shot prone on the floor will take down Mustacho, just not able to expect that angle. As it does seem as though the Pulse making his way back into VIP does have the Vigil close by, and Vigil will get very aggressive here and find 2 kills on the Lunar and Rizeka. So excellent play there from him after getting refragged by Robbie. Does spot the Pulse as well and gets the down. Not the finish off just yet, but he will get very aggressive into sight, as he does know the last player of the Legion is inside of VIP. It looks as though the Maverick, the Buck here, ready for the push, and Cryptic Runner will take down Enox, and that will put that map in the books for Gossip Girls, as they will win both maps 7 2-3. And everybody leaves the game as no one wants to be screenshotted, I guess. But again, an excellent matchup here for the EU GO4 finals. As it was interesting to cast something other than NA. It's actually a lot different than NA meta. So again, it's an interesting new take on things, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. It was very fun. But again, if you all did enjoy, make sure you drop a follow. I do cast the GO4s quite often, and I'm probably going to start to cast the EU GO4s a lot more often now. So, at least the finals, at least. I do cast NA as well, so if you're interested in that, make sure you drop a follow. And follow me on Twitter as well, as that's where I will be posting a lot of the, like when I will be going live and stuff like that. So just make sure you hit me up on there, and or not, it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, again, it was fun casting this GO4 finals, and hope to see you all again next time. Thank you very much.